Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Tales of Xillia 2. Ich wusste ja, dass noch irgendwas kommt mit Side Story, aber dass jetzt jeder irgendwie eine Side Story wieder bekommen hat. Wow. Aber hey! Geist Kapitel 4, was der König tun muss. Muses Gesicht im letzten Part war auch awesome. Und ja, dann habe ich in diesem Kapitel auch ein bisschen wieder was an Side Quest zu tun, weil ich hatte auch keine mehr, um geil zu fahren.
You guys worried about Kyle too?
Außer das eine Elite-Mod, was ich noch nicht gefunden habe. Mal wieder. Random. Okay.
It's been a while since I heard anything from him. I only hope this dread I'm feeling is just my imagination.
Yo, wir müssen rein. Ich will gerade nochmal meine Freundschaften überprüfen. Jude, Elvin, Miller. Miller ist die am meisten hat. Muse auch. Geist fehlt jetzt noch ein Herz. Genau wie Rowen, Elise und Leia. Aber es sieht doch gut aus, dass wir alles irgendwie bald voll bekommen. Ich könnte ja mal Schulden wieder abbezahlen. Ein bisschen, nachdem ich mich wieder komplett aufgerüstet habe. Und bevor wir dann die Story beenden und dann Entschuldigung, dass ich jetzt die ganze Zeit unterbrechen muss. Und dann mal gucken, ob ich nicht Freundschaft maxen kann oder so. Gibt wahrscheinlich nur einen Titel dafür, mehr nicht. Aber ich will's haben. Und außerdem bin ich gespannt, was sie sonst noch bekommen werden. Und vor allen Dingen wie viel. Fertigkeitenbücher sind ja auch mit bei.
They're here.
Good day, Erston. I'd offer you a drink, but we're in the middle of an interrogation here. Not that you seem to care.
Tanner, Kyle, are you unhurt?
They just grabbed us out of the blue.
Kyle.
You beat up these children?
Oh, please, it's not that bad. We simply taught these punks to respect the law. After all, they were obstructing a murder investigation.
What?
Plenty of witnesses were there. They all saw what happened. They watched Kyle shove and kill that soldier.
No way.
I blew it, Big E. But that soldier started it. He was harassing me even though I didn't do squat. He treated me like a criminal. That Risa Maxian started the whole thing. I'm sorry, Big E. I'm so sorry.
I'm not the one you need to apologize to.
Oh, that reminds me, Erston. There are some folks I would like for you to meet. Hey, let them in. I'm so sorry. You have my deepest condolences.
Huh?
This man and woman are none other than the grieving parents of the murdered Risa Maxian soldier.
Is this the kid who killed my son, Detective?
Allegedly. The case isn't closed yet.
Tell me why. Why did you do it? Why did you kill our son?
So, what do you think? Do you still insist on protecting this man, Erston? It can't be easy when one of the subjects you've sworn to protect wails for her dead son.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Open your eyes. This man is no run-of-the-mill Risa Maxian. He is King Gaius of Risa Maxia. Ha! Did you really think he was some Joe Schmo in your little gang?
Big E? Come on. Say it ain't so. Yeah.
He's right.
Huh?
The scene of the crime was Marksburg, which is under the joint jurisdiction of both countries. That means Risa Maxia is in a unique position to demand custody of the suspect.
Is that true?
I could do that, however.
However, that sort of thing would cause one heck of an international incident, I bet. The Risa Maxians would be up in arms and out for blood over the incident. It might even poison the current negotiations on tariff autonomy that are so very important to Risa Maxia.
I know.
Biggie.
Just think about it, Kyle. Who do you really believe is on your side here? The Risa-Maxian king who's been pretending to be your friend this whole time? Or me, a fellow Olympian?
I don't know what to tell you.
Take me with you. I'll talk.
Your Majesty, my boss's boss's boss is waiting at the Marksburg Inn. If you'd be so kind as to come and meet with my superior, I'm sure the both of you could discuss more than a few words in private.
With Risa-Maxia's cabinet ministers, I imagine.
Yes, exactly. You imagine right.
Caius.
I know. It's true I could use my powers to protect Kyle from prosecution. But then I would fail as a king. I wouldn't be able to face my people.
Tja, was wird er machen? Wir müssen jetzt nach Marksburg. Und dort mal mit dem Chef reden.
Let's discuss this at the hotel. We should return there immediately.
Ich bin gespannt, was mit Kyle noch passiert. Oder wie sich Geis entscheidet.
Thank you for waiting, Your Majesty. Everyone is assembled in the conference room. If you would follow me, please.
Luger, what are your thoughts on Kyle's crime?
Wenn es stimmt, dass er einen Mann getötet hat, dann muss er dafür zur Verantwortung gezogen werden. Ich weiß, es ist eine heikle Situation, aber ich finde, wir sollten dennoch versuchen, Kyle zu retten.
You're not afraid to show your feelings. Your words have the power to soothe the hearts of those who cannot say such things. Remember that.
What will happen to Kyle?
I agreed to extradite him to Olympias.
Did you win a concession on the tariffs in return?
The ministers are thrilled. They said the life of one soldier was a small price to pay.
Das ist jetzt eine schwere Entscheidung. Ich weiß nicht so ganz, was die Freundschaft steigern würde.
In my position, personal feelings are irrelevant. Were I just a normal friend, perhaps I might have tried to save Kyle from being arrested.
That must have been hard.
It is my duty.
Wise decision, Your Majesty. You allowed Olympias to save face, but it also brought a great boon to your people. To be completely honest, I didn't think you had it in you. I wish I were as good at my job as you are. Well then, I'll be off. Until next time.
I would have preferred it if he were openly insulting.
Olympias is the one that holds the upper hand when it comes to negotiations between the two countries. That man probably set this whole thing up. He knew full well I wouldn't act against the interests of Risa-Maxia. Pardon me. Would you mind throwing this away for me?
Are you sure, sir?
Yes.
Wirf das doch nicht weg, es war ein Geschenk.
It was a gift for a man named Erston, a gift from his friends. I have no right keeping it.
But it's proof that you had any friends at all. People who actually wanted to spend time with you. As a normal man, as Erston. I think that humans and spirits alike all need people who will accept them for who they truly are.
What'll it be?
I'll hold on to it. Luger, let's have a group photo sometime. You, me, and all the others.
Ich will Kapitel 5! Das kotzt mich irgendwie an. Ausrüstung Partyschläger. Warum bekommen wir, wenn wir storytechnisch zu Ende sind, Waffen? Stellt für jeden Gegner, den du besiegst, Karte wieder her und hat eine Chance, Gegner zu betäuben. Warum können wir solche komischen Waffen? Aha, was soll's. Drellen. Elben? Ellie? Rowen? Wer wartet hier auf uns, ja? Rowen. Da, dann setzen wir deine Geschichte auch mal fort. Kapitel 4. Zum Rand der Ewigkeit zurück.
Ah, Luger. Did you know the city of Drellen is famous for its spirits? Not the kind that interest Jude, mind you. Drellen's spirits are of the liquid variety. With all we've been through, I believe we could use a drink. Shall we wet our whistles?
Klar, oder auch 2 oder 3.
That's the spirit. Come, let me show you how to appreciate the finer things. Oh, Lady Mila and Lady Elise. Is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Elise and I are just out for a stroll.
Yep, stretching my legs. What are you two up to?
Luger and I were just about to indulge in some of Drellen's local delicacies.
Sounds intriguing.
Drellen is famous for, seafood and spirits, right? I want to seafood too!
Why not accompany us? We would never turn down such beautiful company.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Sure, I'm in.
Did you mean just Mila?
I meant all three of you. 2 beautiful ladies and 1 beautiful plush doll thing.
Diese Beschreibungen sind immer herrlich von Rowen.
Oh, Rowen, you're embarrassing me.
Oh. Ich habe sogar gehört schon, dass es in Tales of Cestiria das Buch von Rowen mit dem 2. Band wiederkommt. Nee, nicht 2. Band. Irgendwie das Buch von ihm mit der Liebe wiederkommt aus dem 1. Teil. Wie cool.
Pardon me.
Sure seems like the same old Rowan to me.
That letter must have been a misunderstanding.
Forgive me, everyone. I'm afraid some urgent business has come up.
What is it?
An emergency meeting of the military commanders. We've received threats of terrorism from an extremist group that opposes peace between the nations.
You're a busy man.
Too busy to find the time to complain about it. But it's all for the future of our 2 nations. Luger, I want you to have this.
Was ist das? Wollt ihr mich etwa dafür entschädigen, dass ich unsere Kneipentour ablasse? Ich weiß jetzt nicht, was die Freundschaft steigern würde.
Well, I suppose it might buy a few libations if you sold it, but I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. It completes a set with my own charm. I promise I'll make this up to you.
He's fully devoting himself to fulfilling his mission.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd need a will anytime soon.
True. Well, there's no use worrying about it now. Let's eat.
My fish was so fresh, it was practically still wriggling.
I'll sample Drellin's other claim to fame when Rowen gets back.
This is Vera. There's been an abduction. An extremist group has just claimed responsibility. The victim is Riza Maxian Prime Minister Rowen Ilbert.
What?
Chancellor Marcia has requested Spirius's assistance in the rescue operation. Please return to headquarters ASAP for a full briefing.
Something wrong?
They kidnapped Rowen!
That threat he mentioned earlier. It must have been bait to lure him into a trap.
We gotta save the old guy!
Luger, we're coming with you.
Natürlich, alles für den Rowen. Geleit für Rowen.
I can't believe that a man of Rowen's stature could be kidnapped.
Poor Rowen. I hope they haven't hurt him. What if they're strapping him onto the torture rack right this moment? You can't say things like that. He's fine. He has to be.
Alles wird gut werden. Hat ja uns. Worte haben Macht. Pass auf, was du sagst.
Thanks, Luger.
And let's remember, this is Rowen we're talking about. I'd be more worried for his captors than for him.
Also, könnte sie recht haben, aber auch Rowen kann man irgendwie entführen und überwältigen, ne? Alleine. Man weiß ja nicht.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Finally free! Sorry, Tipo.
No problem. I feel you, sister.
Regardless, there's one thing we know for sure. Standing here worrying about Rowen isn't going to get us any closer to saving him.
That's right. We need to go find him. We can do this, everyone.
You're right.
Roger Dodger.
That's more like it.
So, was haben wir jetzt von Rowen bekommen? Resonanzstein, ein mysteriöser Stein, der als eine Art Talisman verschenkt wurde. Anscheinend hat Rowen auch einen. Bedeutet wahrscheinlich, dass wir ihn finden damit. Höchstwahrscheinlich. Kann ich mir gut vorstellen. Wir sollen jetzt zur Spirius AG gehen. Dann schauen wir uns noch mal kurz was an. Einfach zur Rezeption. Jo, gut. Vera, wir sind hier. Mehr peinliche Geschichten bitte nicht.
I'll begin the briefing. Prime Minister Ilbert has been kidnapped by an extremist group that espouses Olympian domination.
Olympian domination? I take it they oppose the peace treaty.
Yes, the Olympian government has been sent a list of their demands.
The Olympian government? Why would they care about Rowen?
The Prime Minister is a key player in the peace process. He's crucial to Olympius. They certainly understand that.
They intend to use him as a bargaining chip.
That's horrible.
They also hacked into our telecommunications system and broadcast this message.
Keep Olympia separate. It is a sacred land for a chosen people. We will not have it befouled by a friendship with Riza Maxia. Riza Maxia's inhabitants are our fuel. Its land, nothing more than a penal colony for deserters.
Wow, Menschen.
The leadership of Olympias has lost its way. We demand the immediate dissolution of the peace treaty. Should you refuse us, aggressive and severe.
These nutjobs have Rowen?
We shut down the broadcast immediately, of course, but the extremists have powerful communication jamming Spyrex. We were unable to determine the signal's origin.
If only we had a little more to go on.
Genau der Stein.
That's the charm Rowen gave you. May I see it? Apparently it's enchanted by some sort of art. I'm sure the Four could tell us more. Interesting. This art seems to emit a special pulse through earth and water. And it resonates with an opposing pulse transmitted through fire and wind.
What?
Rowen had another stone just like this.
I'll have the Four seek out the strongest point of resonance. That should be the midpoint between the two stones. Then the source of the other pulse should be equidistant from us in the opposite direction.
Midpoint acquired. Now we just need to pinpoint the equidistant location. That puts the source of the transmission near Labari Hollow.
They're in Maxia.
Is this why Rowen gave Luger the stone in the first place?
It's almost as if he knew he'd be abducted.
He's still okay, right?
They're using him as a bargaining chip. They'd be fools to kill him.
Phew!
However, Rowen is still a key figure in the peace movement. They may be planning on disposing of him eventually.
Now that you mention it, the Spurious Corporation has analyzed what would happen if Mr. Ilbert were killed. According to our projections, his death and the resulting backlash would ultimately advance the cause of international peace.
What?
That means...
Könnte Rowen denn vorhaben, seinen eigenen Tod zu nutzen? Rowen würde niemals auf derart verzweifelte Maßnahmen zurückgreifen. Ach du Scheiße. Nee, sonst hätte er uns den Stein nicht gegeben.
No, you're right. We've got to rescue him.
The extremists' hideout is in Labari Hollow.
Ja, Leute, aber im nächsten Part werden wir dann erst Labari Kessel Rowen retten gehen. Leider kann ich mich nicht mit ihm verbinden, deswegen ist es jetzt doof, dass ich Geist dabei habe, aber hey, Ellie muss ja auch leveln. Aber speichern sollte ich auch mal nach 3 Parts wieder. Dann sage ich mal, den kann man überschreiben. Den 5. Speicherstand darf ich nicht überschreiben. Bis zum nächsten Mal, Leute. Bis dann. Viel Spaß und tschüss.